F123 is finally here, guys, and for the first video we're going to be checking out Qatar, doing a 50% race there. I've set everything up so that red flags are on, safety cars are on, it's on simulation damage, so let's get straight into this one and hopefully we can get some red flags. Oh, let's go. I'm looking forward to this one. This is our first Grand Prix here on F123. We have 5 red lights and lights out, and away we go. Starting on the mediums, it seems as if the rest, or at least most of them, are starting on the sauce. I'll try and turn out here. It is a pretty fast turn one, so I do want to be careful as Tsunoda turns in on us there. It's a bit aggressive from Tsunoda, but luckily I don't think we got any damage from that, so we can push forward and keep trying to gain these positions on the first lap. Now this is a pretty tough circuit to overtake on. I have done a little bit of practice on time trial just to sort of refresh my memory. Oh my god, okay, was not expecting that. But just to refresh our memory of this circuit, because the only time I've ever driven this was back in like 2020 on a Settle Corsa. So yeah, I couldn't really remember how to drive it, but yeah, when I was practicing, I just realized how hard it is to overtake around here, because there's not a lot of lower speed corners, so you have to be like super aggressive here if you want to actually make overtakes happen. Yeah, I don't want to apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off from what it usually does. My allergies is absolutely kicking my ass this summer, and it's only gonna get worse. So yeah, hopefully I don't sound like this in most of my videos, but to be honest guys, I probably will. Oh god, this circuit is incredible. This is definitely my favorite one out of the 2 new ones, I must say. Don't get me wrong, I think Las Vegas is all right, but compared to Qatar, I mean, these type of tracks, you know, the nice, fast-flowing circuits are definitely my favorite type of tracks, as we're going to make the overtake on Joe, and that's why I'm a big fan of the new version of Abu Dhabi and the new version of Catalonia as well. It's just because, you know, I really love these fast-flowing tracks where you can really just send the car into the corners and be on the limit at all times. But yeah guys, by the time that you see this video, you guys will have your hands on F123. So let me know, what was the first track that you decided to try out? Were you interested in trying out the new tracks like Qatar or Las Vegas, or did you want to try out some of the tracks that have been modified, like for example Silverstone, which has been slightly modified, Canada, which has been slightly modified, and then obviously you've got Spain as well, which has been modified as well for the new 2023 layout. Right, this is pretty much the main overtaking zone, to be honest, on the track, and we're definitely trying to make use of that. We're going to make the same move on Bottas, as he goes super defensive as well, but we're going to get the move done even before the braking zone, as I brake a little bit too early. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Can we get a good exit? I think we got a decent enough one as we get shoved off the track by Ocon. That was super aggressive. Okay. Okay. I can be aggressive like that too. Oh, Ocon being very, very aggressive there. Borderline just complete dirty there. Definitely going to make that overtake happen. I'm not having that. There you go. Going for a bit more of an unorthodox move there. And we get DRS on him. Up into the points now, guys. It's only lap 6. Let's keep pushing. Some of the front runners have started to build up a little bit of a gap, so yeah, we kind of do need to get a move on. But yeah, one thing about this track that I love is just the precision that you need. Like you see there, I made a little bit of a mistake, and I you know, you do get punished for it. Obviously, I'm using my ERS to gain back up, but if I didn't have a lot of ERS, then it would have been pretty difficult to keep up with Norris through this section of the track. But you just need to be so smooth and so precise with the car in order to just carry that speed through every single corner. I think turn 1 at this track is one of, if not the slowest corner. Actually, no, I believe there's a hairpin at the end of sector 1. That's probably the slowest corner on the track. And it still feels pretty fast as we get past Lando Norris for P9. Yeah, this corner is probably the slowest corner on the track. But even then, you know, it still comes at you very, very quickly, and you still need to be pretty precise with how you take it, or else you're just going to lose so much time. Oh, Stroll and Alonso going side by side into the first corner. Stroll has a little bit of a slide on the exit, but he managed to actually keep the position from his teammate. It's an interesting battle, and hopefully I can get myself involved in gaining positions on these two. because I kind of want clean air to catch up to the guys ahead as quickly as possible. So hopefully if we can get past the both of them within the next lap or two, that'll give us the rest of this medium stint to really push and try and gain a bunch of time on everyone who's going to be pitting way before us on the softs. Yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job keeping up with Alonso and Stroll, especially since they're battling. And we've got a lot of ERS that we can play with as well, which really does surprise me because this track kind of reminds me of something like Zandvoort. You know, there's a lot of higher speed corners, and it's really hard to save ERS at Zandvoort. You know, a track like Zandvoort, a track like Mexico, where they're a little bit shorter and have a little bit more high speed corners to them. But I'm saving ERS fairly easily here. Usually at Zandvoort or, you know, Mexico, for example, if you use too much ERS early on, then, you know, when you really need it, you'd be suffering, which is why you have to be pretty good with your ERS management. But at Qatar, I feel like we've got some decent pace here, even without using much of our ERS. It's lap 10 and nobody's got in the pits yet on soft tires. And we're at 40% on the fronts. Okay, I'm going to go for the move here. I have to break a little bit early due to Stroll being ahead of us, but we managed to get the move on Fernando Alonso up into P7. His teammate is up next in P6. Hopefully I can get past him at some point during this lap. We might need to go for a bit of an aggressive one here. But yeah, we're at 40%. So I don't know if it's just my driving style or what, but I feel like we're actually using up more of our mediums than the AI are using up their softs, which is absolutely ridiculous to say at a circuit like this. All right, we have ERS, we have some DRS. That should be enough to get Stroll here. It's pretty powerful in this game. We've got the slipstream. Stroll goes defensive, but we're gonna get him even before the braking zone, and that's pretty easy from us. Up into P6 now, 4 seconds away from Hamilton. However, our tire wear is a lot higher than I was expecting, considering that the soft tire runners are still not in the pits. Which means we might end up needing to go on the hard tires rather than the softs, which might kill our advance towards the end of the race. Yes, lap 12. I'm pushing 50% on mediums, which means their tires should be pretty shot right now. But it doesn't really seem to be the case. So yeah, very, very interesting. I wonder what tires they're going to go on. I'm assuming they're going to go on mediums. Now, I don't know what the target lap is. I can't remember what the target lap is for us. But if we were to pit now, okay, so the target lap is lap 17. Okay, I'm not too sure about that because the tires are pretty short already. But if we were to pit right now, we'd come out in P14. Let's see what that number is by the time we actually do end up pitting, because their mediums will be fresh, so they will be quick. But I feel like with my ERS management, we can still put in the lap times. Got a bit wide there, so it's not ideal, but okay, well, yeah, maybe the first sector is a bit of a bust. Okay, so the Ferraris have left it really late to do their pit stop. Sainz is only just going in, and Leclerc still hasn't gone in yet. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, it looks like the Ferrari started on the mediums, actually. So, I was about to say, like, their softs are matching ours, but I didn't realize they were on the mediums. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, one thing I've actually not thought of is the pit stop. I don't know where the thing is. Oh, it's not here. Oh, we've lost a lot of time there. Oh, no. All right, okay, cool. We didn't speed into the pits, but we did lose a lot of time by being a bit cautious. Gonna pit for the softs now. Oh, it's gonna be close between me and Ocon, actually. Here he comes. Oh, we just about get the position from Esteban. Thank God. It means that's one less overtake we need to make. If we use enough ERS here, we might actually be able to get even Alonso. We're going to get Stroll. That's definite. Can we catch up to Alonso? We go fastest with the 24-0. We're not going to get Alonso. We've not got enough time. All right, let's burn some more ERS here. Let's try and get him for this next corner. Boom. Here we go. We get past Alonso. Easy as you like. Okay, we've gained a significant time on Hamilton over that lap. Roughly about 2 or so seconds. But the tire wear is really, really high, and we've still got roughly 7-8 laps to go. Yeah, these tires are definitely gonna hit a cliff towards the end of the race. We just have to hope that we can catch up enough over these next, say, 5 laps. 23 laps into this race, and we haven't even had a single DNF yet. I'm I'm actually shocked. I was expecting to see safety cars or red flags or something. Yet we haven't had a single DNF from anyone. Doesn't look like a single person has gotten any sort of damage at any point in this race. All right, I don't think I'm going to get past Russell, but Russell might get past Hamilton here on this straight. He's got DRS on him. No, it looks like he's going to run out of road. Maybe there's some team orders going on here. But luckily, I'm in a Red Bull, so Mercedes team orders don't necessarily apply to me. Gonna send it on George. There you go, that's the move done. We've got him. Now we've got Hamilton next. We can get past Hamilton either by the end of the lap or during the start pit lane, and we can push on towards that podium position. Sainz is on the hard compound, so even though his tires are going to last a lot longer than mine, he'll be a lot slower as well. And there we go, Logan Sargent, the first retirement of this Grand Prix, 27 laps into the race. And it doesn't look as if there's going to be any sort of safety car now. I can't believe it. I was expecting to see red flags and everything. I don't think we're going to get Leclerc. I think he's too far away. The Sainz is right here on the hards. We've got 1.5 laps to try and overtake him for this podium. I think we can do it, but it's going to be tough with the tires starting to hit in the cliff now. I think they're roughly around 50-60%. I'll check again. Yeah, 63 on that front left. We're not going to catch Perez. We're using all of our ERS. We're using our DRS. We're catching him so quickly. We're going to go down the inside of Carlos on the final lap of the Grand Prix. And we make the move for the podium. Still got enough grip in these old tires. I think we can keep this position unless we make a massive mistake. Yeah, we're 3 tenths away from Sainz with 1 more corner to go. We're going to use all of our ERS here. Sergio's going to win this Grand Prix by 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds. There's a yellow flag for some reason. There we go. We managed to finish in P3. Let's go. Logan Sargent is driver of the day when he was the literal only retirement. I mean, technically it says he's finished the race here, but he was the only retirement of the entire Grand Prix. He went from P19 to P20. And Anthony has just said that he's the driver of the day when you have Max Verstappen going from P20 to P3 with fastest lap. Okay. Well, guys, we didn't manage to get first place. Sergio and Leclerc had some pretty good races between them. Wait a second. There was a yellow flag towards the end of the race, and Charles Leclerc only finished a 10th behind Perez. I think Perez's car literally broke down on the line. Well, okay. Well, Sergio managed to win the Grand Prix whilst potentially having his car break down as he finishes the race, with us finishing in P3. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. I hope that you guys are enjoying F123 so far. There's going to be a lot of content coming to the channel over the next coming months, so I hope that you guys enjoy everything. I know you guys are probably going to be asking, when are the track guides starting? They're going to be starting towards the end of this week, if not next week, so make sure to look out for those. Make sure to smash the like button as well, and I want to thank everyone who is a channel member currently for supporting the channel. If you do want to support the channel in other ways other than just watching and liking the videos, make sure to check the join button to learn more information, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.